Well, hello everyone, good morning, and it's a pleasure for me to present the pitchings today of 9 of the startups coming from the Basque Country. And before I give them the floor, I would briefly give a small introduction about the App Euskadi, the Basque entrepreneurship ecosystem, with some slides, if this works. Well, this is not working. Doesn't work. I don't know if there's anyone from the organization, but this doesn't work. No. Well, I will do it. Do you know how it works? No, que ya me he dado 40 veces y no va. Well, before starting with the startups, that's the first startup, but we had a small presentation about the Basque ecosystem, very briefly. We are more than 100 agents in the Basque Country, private and public agents working, giving support to entrepreneurship in the Basque Country. We have different programs and initiatives from the public side, Basque government, provincial governments, and also municipalities to support technology-based entrepreneurship. We have different initiatives such as Bind 4.0. Many of the startups you will hear today come from Bind 4.0. It's an initiative where we, on the one hand, try to push the digital transformation of our corporates, Basque corporates, through the attraction of startups from all over the world, through a venture client approach, where the most interesting thing for our startups is that they have the opportunity of obtaining a contract of not less than 25,000 euros with the most outstanding corporate Basque companies settled in the Basque country. In this platform, Op Euskadi, if you enter in the web, you will see information about our startups, about our ecosystem. Very briefly, we have more than 1,000 startups, technology-based startups in the Basque country. Our outstanding differential is that most of our startups have a B2B approach. We are a very industrial territory with almost 25% of our GDP coming from industry. And our startups are also very focused on industry, giving support in 4 vertical areas, fields of activity: industry, energy and clean technologies, health, and food. So that's one of our most outstanding initiatives. We are now in the 7th edition, and now the 6th of July, you are all invited to come to the Basque Country. We will celebrate the demo day, where all the projects that have been developed in the 7th edition will be presented, and the new edition, the 8th edition, will start, and the call for all international startups will be open for you to apply for the program. And finally, from the public side, I must also mention the support that we receive, that we give to the ecosystem through our BICs, the Business Innovation Centers. We have one in each of the provinces of the Basque Country, and they are specific teams that give support to our startups, helping an idea to become a project, to become a real initiative, to become a company, and they give support, not only looking for financing, but also giving advice and putting them in contact with all those 100 public and private agents I have mentioned. So now I will start with the presentations. I think, I don't know if you'll have more chance than me, but we will present 9 companies. The first one is Inomi. The first startup is Inomi from the food vertical, which is currently participating in the 7th edition of Bind and is collaborating with Mondragon, BDC, and Eroski.
Hello, I'm Nicolás from Inomi. We are a young company based in Bilbao, created by a group of Argentinian scientists. As Argentinians, we love meat. It is a key element of our culture. Meat is present in our daily meals, in our social events. It's almost part of our identity. However, we know that meat production is taking the planet into a critical situation. Greenhouse gases that come from it are responsible for fires, epidemics, and entire ecosystems destruction. At the same time, meat consumption is growing and growing every year, and this is no longer sustainable. As Argentinians and meat lovers, this hurts us deeply, but also encourages us to find a solution. Currently, the market offers us two options that are not good enough. On one hand, we have plant-based meat, which is full of ingredients. Ingredients that are non-sustainable, ingredients that are non-healthy, ingredients that are heavily processed. On the other hand, we have cell-based meat, which is poor in micronutrients, genetically modified, and extremely expensive. So, how can we enjoy the benefits of meat without harming the planet or compromising our health with insufficient options? Luckily, Inom is here to offer you a third way, the right way, fungi-based meat. We can deliver the experience of consuming juicy meat with an exceptional product that combines low environmental impact, high protein content, and the nutritional benefits of mushrooms. How? Our mushroom grows real tissues that replicate the animal muscle. For that reason, we don't need a long list of ingredients in order to build and keep the meat texture. Our product builds its own texture. Our business model is a B2B one, in which we develop innovative products and license the technology and the know-how to food production companies. We provide them our Coca-Cola formula, and they manufacture the products and take them to the final consumer. You will be able tomorrow, here in the summit, to see, touch, and even try our products in a small stand that we will have thanks to the Basque government. So we would like you to join us in one of the toughest challenges that our generation will face, which is to replace and reinvent meat consumption. Join the third way, the right way, fungi-based meat. Thank you.
Hi, I am Anne, I'm the CEO of Test for Safe. So the problem that we solve is it's really clear. It's that 1 out of every 3 rapes in Spain takes place under the effects of chemical submission. So what does this mean? It means that the aggressor pours submission drugs in the drink of the victim without his or her consent, and then makes a crime, which can be a robbery, but it's usually a rape. Okay, so which is the problem with this kind of submission drugs? They cannot be seen or smelled, so the victim doesn't know that she or he is drinking them. And from the other side, they go very fast out of the blood. This means that when the victim wakes up and thinks, well, maybe something weird happened last night, if they do a drug test, probably they won't see those drugs. So what do? We prevent chemical submission crimes by detecting the most commonly used rape drugs in beverages. We do it with these test strips. These are Test for Safe drug detecting test strips. And how do they work? This is a strip that it's really, really small. You can carry it on your wallet, on your purse. And when you are leaving a suspicious situation, or when you went to the toilet and you left your drink in the bar and you didn't watch it, you can just take it and see if it's positive or negative in the most common used drugs. So why are we special? This is made by a patented technology that we developed together with the University of the Basque Country, and this makes it possible to do a very fast and effective test in such a small device. It's just like that, and it's very, very thin. And this cannot be only used for this. This has so many applications in so many sectors. So that's why we patented this technology in Europe. So which are the characteristics of the Test for Safe strips? They are easy to carry, they are fast, they are effective. And one of the things that I love the most is that you can use it as a proof. Imagine you're in the bar, you make the test, and it came positive. So you can go to the police and say, hey, someone tried to make a crime. So then they can analyze that strip to see which drug did the aggressor use, and then it's more easy to find that person. Okay, so where do we make sense? Everywhere where these kind of crimes are more probably to happen, like in bars, nightclubs, festivals, concerts, also in pharmacies, so people can buy it directly. And also, when it comes to the brands, any brand that wants to take care of their consumers, any innovative, disruptive, social caring action that brands want to make, they have here a really innovative, disruptive solution that really makes them show their customers that they care about them. So this is the team. I don't have time to present all the members, but I just want to make to comment that we are collaborating with, as I said before, with the University of the Basque Country, and thanks to that we have a big infrastructure to develop this kind of devices. So our goal is very, very clear, and it's that we just don't want to be necessary. Prevent, detect, and act. Thank you.
I am Leire Francés, the CEO of Glucovibes, and I am here today to introduce our metabolic GPS that helps you to get or to find your optimal metabolic health. In a world where unhealthy habits, chronic diseases are on the rise, 88% of the population has a potential metabolic problem, and most of them don't know it. Even at a healthy weight, you can have the metabolic syndrome, which is related with a lot of types of cancer. And I am sure all of us has felt fatigue, stress, and those are also related with metabolic disorders. So this fact, together with the lack of a place that integrates and interprets with scientific rigor all the lifestyle data, has led us to create the first intelligent metabolic GPS. And we recognize a holistic approach, considering needs of every individual. And our user-friendly app offers or serves as a personal health guide, a GPS. And we combine activity, resting, glucose, feelings, everything in the same place. Glucose monitoring with a mobile app. And the most important thing here is that you will understand your data, because there is a professional team that will explain you into detail. So, in addition to the mobile app, we have a platform for professionals. And as Leire has mentioned before, in the Basque Country, we have different business models. So this has led us to create or to jump from business to customer business model to business. So this is very, very interesting. And the most important thing here is that thanks to all the customers that are already buying, because we have been in the marketplace for 1.5 years, and we have get more than 500,000 hours of metabolic data, we are now creating observational studies, we are planning clinical trials, which is very, very interesting for creating new services. And this is what we want to do for the following month. So we want to create new services for supermarkets, food companies. We want to start to classify users according to their metabolic index, for example. We want to improve as well sport supplementation, oncological supplementation. We want to create new verticals for women care, and we want to create our first physical metabolic clinic. So this is how we wrote. Our metabolic database is growing very fast. It doesn't stop, now it's growing as well. And we have 200% of active users every month. Those are some of the individuals that have believed in us. Also, some public entities have also believed in us. But the most important thing here is that we are striving for a social impact. So we want to improve the individual health, but we want also to improve the health of the society. So, How we do it? This is the value of the personal healthcare market site. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's a huge market site, and we will focus in the apps area of this market size. And just some figures, in the first year in the marketplace, we have incomes of more than 200,000 euros, and we are addressing our first million during the following months. And the most important things, of course, we continue doing research and development activity, and this is always thanks to our team. We have business people, we have technical people, we have clinical people as well, and this is how we do it. So I encourage you to activate your metabolic health through our GPS. Thank you so much.
So my name is Borja. I'm one of the founders of Data Value Management, and we are a company of Vitoria, and we are a company specialized in artificial intelligence and data analytics. Nowadays, we make projects in 3 special systems. I don't know what happened with the PowerPoint. Sorry. And the first of our services is increase the knowledge. We use some algorithms of machine learning to know the principal reasons of one problem happen in a company, or sometimes we want to know what the companies have to do for increase their sales or something like that. Our second type of projects are predictive systems. In that type of projects, we want to predict the future of the company, and in this type of projects, the objective is to know what will happen in the future, to make better decisions in the companies. Our third type of project is process automation. Nowadays, in many companies, they do many projects with Excel and by hand. And we develop a software to automate this type of solutions or actions. And also we do other projects more different of the other ones. And our main difference with other companies is that we develop a platform and we can replicate that in the server of the clients. So we can develop a new app to do this type of project, and in less than 1 hour we can develop on the server of the client. So if we do that, the property of the app is in the client because we copy all of the software in the services, and also we can protect the data because we don't need to receive the data in the cloud, or they don't have to send out of the company. So if they have their data in their servers, they are protected by their security. And nowadays this is a very important thing because the cybersecurity is very, very important if you are working with data. We did different projects. In the Bind 4.0, we developed a platform to reduce the microstop in the Unilever company. Also, in the Bind, in this program, we did another project to reduce the wastage of one company, and also we developed different projects or projects like a competition monitoring system or pest prediction in the agriculture companies, and also a system that can estimate the demand of different companies. So we have many clients nowadays, they are using our solutions, and here we have our contact data. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Alberto Gomez. I'm the CEO and founder of Gravit. Retail companies are under a huge pressure to improve customer experience. And on the other hand, they are businesses with low operating margins. So they are also looking to improve the cost efficiency of their systems. They are looking continuously at different technologies. And after a big hype for autonomous stores, for example, like Amazon Go, that currently is halted, they are looking for cost-effective and solutions with a clear return of investment. Gravit offers cost-effective solutions that improve the checkout experience in retail. We have developed our own deep learning technology that uses computer vision to solve the retail challenges. And computer vision for retail is quite tricky. There are two main factors that make it very difficult. The first one is the huge amount of products that you have in a supermarket, up to 60,000 different types of products. And the second one is the detection of fresh products, like fruits and vegetables, that is quite difficult. And that is why the use of standard AI solutions like ChatGPT, DALI, and all this that is quite famous right now is not possible. And we have developed our own AI solution. That is the core of our business. We license our AI software to integrators and manufacturers so they can integrate the software from Gravit, into the final solutions. We already have a first product that is GFresh. We detect fresh products like fruits and vegetables. In this case, it is integrated in a retail scale from a leading partner like Dival. We provide the software and they integrate it into the final solution. This is already in place in two supermarket companies in the north of Spain, Masimas and BM, Ubesco, and we have plans this year to deploy it in Latin America, in several countries in Latin America, UK, and Europe. And the focus for the next years is to implement our software into other solutions with other partners. We provide the software and we build the common product, like self-checkout terminals, checkout lanes, where the people from the supermarket weigh the fruits and vegetables, and a smart fridge to enable autonomous shopping with a cost-effective solution. This is a huge market. Companies in the retail area are looking at solutions to improve their operations. And one example is, for example, the self-checkout terminals, where over 200,000 self-checkout terminals are sold every year and are looking for solutions like ours. And this is a market with no clear leader. So the first solutions are coming into the market right now. There are 4 or 5 players, and Gravit is considered and is perceived as one of the key players with our proprietary AI technology. We have already several collaborations in this area, and I would like to highlight one that is not here, that is with NVIDIA, that we are collaborating with them to develop a common solution for the self-checkout terminal. We are one of the main partners they have selected to do this development. So right now we are in a very exciting phase. There is a huge market. We are very well considered into this market, and we are looking for partners that support us through the investment round we just opened to consolidate our product delivery and increase our business operations.
To a big problem that we are solving. There is a market of 900 billion euros that is spent and used in Excel files, and this is incredible. The most incredible thing is that most of these gift cards that are given by corporates to the end customers, 20% of that budget is completely lost in inboxes that many of you probably will have received a voucher and you didn't use it. So what did you make? So we make the digital platform. It's a B2B SaaS where our corporates can purchase within the simple LPI all those gift cards and send them to their customers in a very simple way, just with an API call. So we avoid this waste because we only purchase those gift cards that the end customers are requesting. So we are saving this part of the budgets. Then it's a secure platform that we have several security layers in order to avoid fraud, to avoid misuse of the promotions, and everything is integrated, so there are not need of manual works. We have 3 verticals of different kind of rewards that we are transacting right now. We have gift cards like Amazon, Netflix subscriptions, or this kind of digital services that you have used. We have a free flight Europe that we are rewarding customers with the experience of travel. So people that are getting a new product from a retailer, they are rewarded with a travel where they just have to go to our website, select the flight, put the name, and we are sending them directly the flights to their destination, or physical products. So we can deliver in an incentive marketing campaign any kind of product without having need to stock, because we are providing directly to the providers. So it's very, isn't working this one, but it's very simple to use our technology. It's 4 lines of codes. We're integrated with all the main CRMs on the market, from startup to corporate solutions. And this kind of incentive are used everywhere. So finance, insurance, telecom, energy, travel, and crypto. Those are one of our key target markets. So there are many use cases, and the market is huge. Without our technology, it was a very difficult and messy process, where a company that wanted to send 1 million euros, for example, of digital vouchers of Amazon, flights, gas, or physical products, they needed to make a lot of steps, and then they sell it. They pay for the goods, they are sent, and there is a 20% that is lost. With our technology, it's very simple. They just give us a balance of the money that they want to spend. We give them access to the digital goods that they want. We send it to the customers. If the customers didn't request it, we don't purchase, and we share with them the revenues that we just saved. So with us, it's very easy to send to the end customers loyalty rewards, acquisition rewards, or any kind of things that can help your company grow at a very efficient way. Our model, it's very simple. We have a SaaS in order to access to the platform. We get an affiliation fee, because when we purchase a gift card, we get a discount from the retailer, and we get a revenue share on the money that we are taking back from the campaigns. So we have been growing very fast lately, and this year we are going to transact more than 3 million euros. Of course, there is a huge competition, but it's very localized in the US, in the UK market, and in Europe there are a lot of regional players that are doing this kind of business in a legacy way. So we have a very good opportunity in order to speed up in the south of Europe, and then to move to LATAM, because there are regions that that are not bancarized, and the promotional area is very important. So we have a team that we have been working several years in different areas of the marketing. So myself, I was working in telco, people that is coming from companies like Meta, Amazon, and we have a top line of executives that are coming from billion-dollar companies like Marco Corradino, CEO of Etisalat Media, and basically now we're in a moment where we are raising $500,000. We have we have 20% of it done, and we will grow for the next year. So thank you very much. Reach out if you're interested in rewarding your customers.
Hello, my name is Sebastián. I am a surgeon, and I am the founder of eProcessMed. eProcessMed is an e-health startup focused to improve the communication between physicians and patients. We are the unique startup that uses blockchain and artificial intelligence to humanize the process. That's the main point, that's the goal. During the last years, we have get the support and recognition by local, regional, national, and European institutions. including in the Basque Country, at national level in Spain and European also, as I mentioned. We have been in Greece with several recognition and also in Finland. The problem in healthcare is really, really wide, and we are just taking a piece of this problem, looking for the time consumption in the process that the physician is doing. In the other side, the physician produces a lot of papers, and the lack of a good process, the patient don't understand some surgeries. In this case, it's the surgical interventions. So we have developed Smart Consent. Smart Consent is a solution that integrates all these problems. It has a digital signature. It has a video animation to improve the communication with the patient. And finally, it decreases 30% of this process. As I mentioned, Smart Consent is a full and complete solution that it includes, and it's based on a PhD report study. It is involved in public and private sector. That's our main customers. The way that we cost, the way that they make the payments is like license for big hospitals and the SaaS model for small hospitals. And the clients are mainly in the healthcare sector. As I mentioned, actually we are increasing our platform that we have electronic medical record, appointments, and the follow-up of the patient. We are thankful to Basque Country to support our development, and thank you very much for your time.
My name is Leire, and I'm from Indar 3D, that we are in Gipuzkoa, in Irun. There is a video that should... At Indar 3D, we design and manufacture our own 3D printers range. We also offer our customers the opportunity to customize the equipment depending on their needs. Here, in this video, we can see one of our printers. This is the NX Pro Dual, which has two different heads, one pellet head and one filament head, in order to make the most of each type. Our specialty is the pellet 3D printing. The pellets allow us to work with material that don't exist in filament format, and also to work with a bigger range of nozzles. The material range in pellet is very wide, which allow us and also our clients to use the equipment to develop and try their own materials. They can create their own pellets with different loads of glass, flexibility, carbon fiber, etc. Among all the materials that we use, we can see here that we use, for example, ceramic. This is in this case. Also, we use engineering and high-performance polymer, thermoplastic elastomers with low shear A. Here you have a lot of them that we can use. In Indar 3D also, apart from all the printers from the catalog that we offer to our clients, we also offer tailor-made 3D printers. For example, in the last time, we have developed and manufactured 3D printers with 4 different heads. And also, we have just finished with a printer of 1.5 wide range. So it's like, for example, like me. It can print a person like me, for example. So this is what is our company, and thank you very much.
Good morning, I'm Iraiz Cordero, CTO of my dentist, and it's super hard for me to say this, but I haven't been going to the dentist for many years because of fear, well, for fear and for money. And the lack of prevention and early treatment caused me pain and, in the end, even more money. Sadly, I'm not the only one person that has like this. And dentistry is unaffordable for millions of people. In Spain, 30% of the population doesn't visit the dentist for economic reasons. Costs are also a problem for dentists. Clinics must compete more and more to attract new patients, and professionals waste a lot of time in dental chair appointments to plan each dental treatment. So that's why we are building My Dentist, an AI-powered solution that provides patients with a free self-diagnostic tool that helps prevention. It also generates a new patient for clinics and allows professionals to save time in treatment planning, simplifying tasks such as dental mapping, diagnosis, or communication with the patient, thanks to our self-generated and personalized report. So let me introduce you the best of My Dentist, a super interdisciplinary team with a deep experience in entrepreneurship and dental research. So how My Dentist works? Well, our deep learning-based model analyzes previously taken images from our patients' smartphones. So the app gives them an overall information of their oral health and suggests them to book an appointment with our clinics, with clinics that are subscribed to My Dentist, including all the teledentistry services. What's more, our research team with our algorithms can prevent systemic diseases like diabetes or Alzheimer. And in a near future, we will be talking about prediction. We are in a very powerful market that is constantly growing, and as you can see, teledentistry has generated revenues that more than 1 billion euros. McKinsey's latest analysis indicates that the telehealth has increased 38 times due to the pandemic. To make profitable our technology, we are offering our platform as a subscription model and with a fixed fee per user or lead generated. So we are not alone in the virtual dental market, and as our competitive advantage, we are the first in the market offering an all-in-one service. In 2023, we launched a pilot in dental clinic, and we are about to start a pilot in private hospital for monitoring systemic diseases. So this is My Dentist, and we are shaping the future of the dentistry to make it more accessible and efficient for everyone. Thank you so much for your kind attention.